What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch Season 1, Episode 17 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Last episode, Zhao got cooked. Literally, his fleet got cooked. Literally, again, a small subsection of it. But I really liked last episode. I spoke a lot last episode about how I was really surprised to see Aang firebending. You know what I mean? In Episode 16 of the first season, I thought that would have been reserved for, if not the third season, the very end of the second season. So I really liked seeing that. It was a nice change of pace, and it was also, again, a reminder of how far we still have left. You talk about, not just Roku telling him, but, he's so young, having to have all this pressure and learn all these elements, and, he can do it. He's Aang. He's fucking Aang. He's the Avatar. He can do it. He just needs to mature. He needs to do that. But it's also not some easy process. He still has a little bit of ways to go. So I feel like last episode was a great reminder of that. Learned that Katara apparently has a lot of potential. Like, can be really, really strong as a waterbender. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. But I think that's going to be it. We also met Zhang last episode too. I would assume we're going to meet back up with him. If not next season, probably season 3. So I'm ready to hop into it. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I'm already a very decent amount of episodes into season 2. So if you want to see the exact episode I'm on, check the YouTube comments. It'll say the exact episode that I'm currently on. Like I said, it is $7 a month for animated shows. Check it out if you're interested. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. Again, it really does help me out. Let's get into episode 17.
That means they found the other ones too.
We're gonna visit another one?
I really am the last Airbender.
I don't know, man. I don't believe it. I know. Northern Air Temple. Okay, we're gonna visit another one. I know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not like disrespecting any people who are watching. I really appreciate you guys for watching, but there are some people who get on my back like, he's the last Avatar. He's called the last Avatar or the last Airbender for a reason. You stupid idiot. Just making predictions. Come on.
A member of a secret group of airwalkers who laugh at gravity and laugh at those bound to the earth by it.
Aren't Airbender stories the best?
Was it realistic? Is that how it was back then?
Before they all fucking died, Aang?
Must have been 100 years ago your great-grandpa met them.
What are you prattling about, child? Great-grandpappy saw the airwalkers last week.
It's gonna be some misunderstanding.
We're almost to the Northern Air Temple. This is where they had the championships for Sky Bison Polo.
Do you think we'll really find airbenders?
Is that Chipmunk? What are you doing? What are you making?
Liar?
I'm saying you're an optimist. Same thing, basically.
Hey guys, look at this!
Oh wow, they all kind of look the same. First one looked cooler. Well, there's people here.
What do you mean they're not? Those guys are flying!
Gliding maybe, but not flying. You can tell by the way they move, they're not airbending. Those people have no spirit.
Damn.
Oh!
I don't know, Aang. That kid seemed pretty spirited.
Are they taped in, or are they handicapped, or what is it? I can't tell.
Ow! We better find some solid ground before it finds us.
Get to dip down. What are they, like, take over or Air Temple?
Go tail! Show that
Who's it?
kid how it's...
Bald kid? Who the fuck are you talking to? Why is there a group of unsupervised children? Showing his chops off a little bit.
Wow! I don't think I can do that, but here's a good one.
Doesn't seem like that, like, he's not being like an asshole that much, I don't think. Just confident. He's like calling Aang like cool, his moves and stuff like that, so. What's the message? Calling him bald or some shit? This shit's awesome. What the hell? It's not normal Earth tribe, right? Like, these guys are like inventors or steampunk era.
Yeah, my dad is the mastermind behind this whole place. Everything's powered by hot air. It even pumps hot air currents outside to give us a lift when we're gliding.
This place is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Like, were they always the ones living here, or did they take over?
A long time ago.
Okay.
I think he's a little shocked it's so different.
So better?
Bro, you didn't know what it was like.
Look out!
Construction?
What the doodle? Don't you know enough to
What the hell?
construction sites? We have to make room for the bathhouse.
Jesus.
You know what you did? You just destroyed something sacred for a stupid bathhouse.
Well, people around here are starting to stink.
This whole place stinks.
You're disrespecting the Avatar.
This is a sacred temple. You can't treat it this way. I've seen it when the monks were here. I know what it's supposed to be like.
The monks? But you're 12.
Motherfucker, I'm the Avatar.
It's the Avatar. He used to come here 100 years ago.
What are you doing? Who said you could be here?
Doing here. A long time ago, but not 100 years.
His eyebrows are cool.
People became refugees after a terrible flood. My infant son, Teo, was badly hurt and lost his mother. I needed somewhere to rebuild, and I stumbled across this place. Couldn't believe it. Everywhere, pictures of flying people, but empty. Nobody home.
So you destroy it? I mean, classic human.
Our gliders.
Yes, little light flying machines. They gave me an idea. Build a new life for my son.
No.
Everyone would be on equal ground, so to speak. We're just in the process of improving upon what's already here.
Improving.
And after all, isn't that what nature does?
Nature knows where to stop.
I suppose that's true. Unfortunately, progress has a way of getting away from us. Look at the time.
100% understand. I'm sure that he could change a little bit of what he's doing, so he doesn't destroy everything about the old way.
I just can't get over it. There's not a single thing that's the
I mean,
same.
like, look, they're dead. You know what I mean? So, like, change is okay, but also
The ones that lived here a long time ago.
You're right. They're kind of keepers of the temple's origins.
a new member of the group.
Hey, it's just like the one in the other air temple.
Only an airbender can open it. So inside it's completely untouched. Just the way the monks left it.
Let's go.
Always wondered what it was like in there.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Lanterns are terrible.
What, to kidnap this kid? What's going on?
Why would you want to use fireflies for light?
Hey, close that up! They'll get loose! Fireflies are a non-flammable light source.
You have fucking prisoners down here? What's going on?
It's filled to the brim with natural gas. Came across it my first time here,
That they exploded?
carrying a torch at the time. Nearly blew myself and the whole place even more sky high. Thought my eyebrows would never...
Okay.
Until I figure out how to locate something I can't see, hear, smell, or touch.
The wind will carry you. It supports something inside you. Something even lighter than air. And that something takes over when you fly.
I've changed my mind. I think I was born without that something.
Impossible.
I mean,
Spirit.
What?
That's the something you're talking about.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
I
Are
like
you
Teo.
ready?
No.
Come on, Katara. Oh, she's drawn straight fucking down. She'll recover, though. Like Aang is.
I'm flying.
Just make sure you keep your mouth closed so
I don't know if this makes sense. I could be completely wrong, but maybe.
Teo was right about the air. All I had.
I don't know if this is like super cool for Aang to see other people being like this, or if he wanted to be something on his own.
I said don't touch anything.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, don't worry. That experiment's old. And that
Hot air
egg
balloon?
was just part of last week's lunch.
Week-old egg smell.
Quick, find that egg.
I can't believe I'm finally going to see what's inside.
Which caused an explosion. Push the air out. A bunch of dead fucking bodies in here.
Yeah. If we put a whole mess of rotten eggs in the cellar where the gas seeps up,
The gas will mix with the smell of rotten eggs.
then if there's a leak,
Huzzah!
You smell rotten eggs. Then you just follow your nose to the place where the smell is coming from.
and plug up the hole where the gas is escaping.
You're a genius.
Two fucking buffoons.
Something's wrong. I've got to go.
Jesus, torture devices?
This is a nightmare.
You don't understand.
You're making weapons for the Fire Nation.
Let me explain myself.
You make weapons for the Fire Nation?
Explain all this. Now!
Damn, Teo
It
didn't
was
even know.
about a year after we moved here.
Like the payment for not being attacked.
When are they coming?
Soon. Very soon.
You can't give them more weapons.
Let's
If I
fucking
don't
kill
give them
him.
what they want, they will destroy this place.
You gotta fight. You can't be subservient. No matter how tough it might be, you gotta fight.
Well, is there a problem?
No, right this way.
The
Damn.
deal's off.
The Avatar.
Aang, don't get involved.
If I don't get
Move
what
out the
I came
way.
for, the Fire Nation will burn this place to rubble.
Get out of here!
Damn, bitch slapped him.
Empty-handed.
Then the destruction of this temple will be on your head.
I ain't gonna let that happen.
This is bad. Very bad.
Aang, what are we gonna do? How can we possibly keep them all away?
I'll tell you how. We have something they don't.
Fly?
Air power. We control the sky. That's something the Fire Nation can't do. We can win.
I want to help.
No.
Good. We'll need it.
Again, it's very much, it's not just a kid thing, but like characters in this show, they make a mistake. You grow, you evolve, you change, you correct your mistakes. I really like that. It's never too late.
A lid is actually the answer. If you control the hot air, you control the war balloon.
That's actually pretty smart.
Okay, we got 4 kinds of bombs. Smoke, slime, fire, and...
Stink.
Fire bombs.
Never underestimate the
Slime
power of
bombs.
stink.
Yeah. Sokka knows a lot about stink.
They're coming!
Are we ready?
Yes, but where's Sokka with the war balloon?
He's making a grand entrance, do not worry. Yo, it's like we got like bombers, dude. This is crazy. How many people are here? Damn, how many? Jesus Christ. Like fucking 600 of them. They're being stink bombed, dude.
Take them out of the sky!
I mean, do they go down the mountain? Like, can we just like make a avalanche or something? God damn. Aang just killed 200 people. Why the mountains are like purple over there?
Climb!
Jesus! Have to trap us? Like kidnap? Not kidnap, like a net? Jesus! Tanks? What did Teo's dad give them? Oh my god! Jeez! What the hell is wrong with this show sometimes? What is the technology here? That face. He seems so unbothered.
Those things are unstoppable!
I think I know how they work. I remember my dad tinkering with the counterbalancing system.
Okay, come on.
Water.
Let's see how you cook.
Works great, huh?
Oh,
Water?
yeah.
Can you get me close to one?
Master fucking waterbender over here. I mean, it's snowing everywhere too. You can probably. Oh, there you go. She's cooking, dude, or cooling? How many fucking soldiers do they have? Yo, Appa stepped up the last quarter of the season, I'll be honest.
We're out of bombs.
We just gonna have to find a new spot?
The insignia! They They think we're on their side.
Then I guess they won't see this coming.
Bombs away!
God damn.
Oh no! That was the last one!
Light that shit on fire. I don't know.
You smell that?
Rotten eggs! There! That's where the gas is escaping!
Blow it up.
It's our fuel source.
Blow it up.
Bomb we've got!
Explosion. Explosion. God damn! Supersonic atomic bomb?
Look, they're retreating.
Pretty good. I mean,
We're going down!
Hold on.
we're going down. Now, I will be honest, like, obviously, Aang and Co. have to leave. I would assume they're gonna stay. Like, they might just come back. I don't know.
You know what? I'm really glad you guys all live here now. I realized it's like the hermit crab. Maybe you weren't born here,
No.
shell, and made it your home. And now you protect each other.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Aang, you were right about air power. As long as we've got the skies, we'll have the Fire Nation on the run.
Okay, well, these guys are gonna come in handy later too. You good? Oh, don't look at the camera like that.
This
Technology?
defeat is the gateway to many victories.
What'd you go? Fucking gave him the secret to the hot air balloon? Okay, yeah. Shit, man, I always make reference to like just me thinking about like the final battle. I don't know what you'd want to call it. Final battle. Obviously, again, I know that the finale, or at least a couple parts of the finale, are called Sozin's Comet. Sozin's Comet, obviously, is going to play a big part. But I mean, just thinking about like this final war, this final battle, like. Avatar to me feels very much like a video game. I've made reference to this before in the sense of like one of those like not choose your own adventure games, but like ones where you choose to interact with or talk to certain people, so that by the end of the game you have like you can depending on the way you play, you either have 5 allies or you have 30 allies that help you team up and defeat the villain. I kind of feel like that's the same way in the sense of every episode. Again, I'm not saying like every single one of the minor characters that we see throughout the season 1 or 2 are going to play a huge part in season 3. I'm not saying that necessarily, but I am saying that I could definitely see it be that way. You know what I mean? I would not be surprised if, you know what I mean? People like these vendors, Teo and his father, or they help us create a technological advancement in the final season, or help bolster our army. I would not be surprised at all, because obviously you talk a lot about like air warfare this episode, and obviously the Fire Nation just got a pretty big technological advancement right there through that hot air balloon. So they're going to be coming at you from the air. They're coming at you from the sea. Obviously they're going to be there on foot. So I really genuinely think that this could be a show in which like every fucking character you meet throughout seasons 1 and 2, like they come back, and some, and again, not like the greatest, like I'm not saying like they're going to get like a full focus episode in the final season. I'm not saying that, but like they can have their moment to shine, that moment of not just like not redemption, but just what I mean, powerful, impactful. I really like that. I really liked Teo, and I really liked the father as well. And something that a great thing about this episode, in my opinion, is obviously it's a kids show, kids cartoon, and the main characters are children. And I've made a lot of reference over these episodes to the fact that like, our main characters, they're slightly immature. You know what I mean? They have moments of weakness. They have moments of mistakes. They do some really shitty things, but then they're good people. Like they trust people. They care about other people. So even if they do something really shitty in the first place, they make up for it. But I also think that it's not just a child thing. You know what I mean? Not only children make mistakes. Adults make mistakes. Mature adults make mistakes. 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds who are smart, amazing people, strong people, they can make mistakes. They can do things that hurt other people. And I feel like also in that same regard, I also think that like you know, you talk about bravery. Like these kids, you know, like Aang and Katara specifically, they're very brave. It isn't something to where, like, you know, when you're a child you're scared and a baby, but when you get older you're strong. No, even adults can be scared of things. And I really, again, I don't know if they told me Teo's dad's name. I didn't get it, and I'm pretty good with names, so I feel like they didn't give it to me. But I'm gonna keep saying Teo's dad. So, but someone like Teo's dad, you know what I mean, feel, again, good reason, you know, felt threatened, felt scared, felt like, you know what I mean? Didn't see a lot of hope in not giving in to the Fire Nation. So seeing him sort of rectify that, or have some redemption, or make up for past mistakes, I fucking love that. Again, it's not. I feel like it's a really good lesson for children. Like, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can always better yourself. You can always redeem yourself. You can always make better decisions. At least that's the vibe that I got from it. You know what I mean? So I really did like that. I really liked that a lot, man. Aang was pretty good this episode. Again, you know, you classic. Again, I'll be honest. Aang wasn't like an asshole this episode at all. Again, he was a little harsh. But I came from again, not a good spot, but it's just like, again, just like the other episode when I was talking about Aang being a little bit of an asshole because, you know, Sokka and Katara were reuniting with Bato. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like, it's okay for Aang to lash out a little bit because his entire fucking people have been slaughtered. They've been slaughtered. So, you know what I mean? It's okay for him to not accept the change immediately. I will say, I talked about it in the middle of the episode, but I want to repeat it because I don't even know if I kept it in the YouTube cut. But I was saying how, again, the show's called Avatar: The Last Airbender, but since the very beginning of the show, I've predicted that there's going to be at least one other Airbender. Again, I love the audience of this show. That some of my favorite, like, discussions or comments of any series I've had on my channel so far. But there's like one or two of y'all that are like, would you please shut the fuck up about you talking about there's other Airbenders? The show's called The Last Airbender, dipshit. There's no more. I can make my own fucking predictions. I don't know what's wrong with the two or three of you that've been saying that shit. Okay? I don't know. They could have watched one episode and I'm just remembering their comment. But I will say that. Like, I still think there's at least one other Airbender alive. Like, I'm not gonna be like angry or upset if it's not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. But I do expect or want there to be another Airbender. So what can you do? What can you do? I really liked the setting of this episode as well. I really did. It felt, obviously, it had that connection to the, what was it? Well, this was the northern one, so it had the, you know, immediate connection to the southern air temple. But I liked the steampunkishness of it. Trying to think. Oh yeah, this isn't a negative at all. I don't want anyone to think this is a negative or I'm picking apart or I didn't like the episode. I loved the episode. I think that may have been the least funny episode of Avatar so far. I think might be a little funnier than like the first episode or two, and like when they were getting off their feet and, you know, getting things situated. But again, but the action part about it felt more epic or more serious than other episodes. So it's like a trade-off. You know what I mean? Like a little bit less humor and more. Holy shit! There's 8,000 Fire Nation soldiers marching towards us. We need to deal with this now. So yeah. Again, obviously, they already have a really, really strong navy. They're going to have those hot air balloons. We're going to need a lot of allies to fight back. So, and again, I feel like each episode, it's like an accumulation of a new group or a new person or new strength, a new weapon, a new piece of technology, and I really like that vibe because this, again, I've been saying the last couple episodes. Well, I've been saying the entire season. Like, I thought we would have got to the North Pole earlier. I'm not saying that I need that to happen. I'm just saying I would have expected that. I feel like some people could watch this show and each episode kind of feel like it's like a whole bunch of side quests, and it kind of is a bunch of side quests. You know what I mean? But I feel like people could watch a show and think like each episode is unimportant because it's not like directly related to our main goal. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like someone who just is very impatient could tune into each episode and go, what the fuck, man? I thought we were supposed to be learning waterbending. This show sucks, man. I'm turning it off. I feel like people could feel that way. I don't necessarily feel that way. I feel like each episode is its own journey, its own experience, its own life lesson. But also connecting to what I'm saying in the sense of, I feel like a lot of these characters are going to come back and help us at a later date. That to me adds importance. It adds impactfulness to each episode. I feel like each episode I am potentially watching Aang and Co make an ally, or learn a new skill, or something, a long lasting emotion, or be impacted by something. So again, can you technically argue that each episode is a side quest? I mean, sure. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of cartoons are like that, where 80% of the episode is its own sort of little side story, but also there's a 20% connection to the long-term arc of the season. But for me, like, each episode, it's just, it really hits. It really does. And I know that, again, I know The Great Divide is the most unpopular episode of the show. But even that, like, it's, probably the most standalone of all the episodes I've watched so far. But even then, I can't say that I disliked it. It had a great message, in my opinion, so the show can do no wrong. It's another thing, again, I'm probably a decent amount of episodes ahead. I'm probably at bare minimum, like over halfway into season 2 at least. I may even be in the season 3. But I do have a question for some of you guys in the comments. Maybe you guys can talk about it a little bit. I don't want any like specific details or specific spoilers. I don't want to be spoiling anything. But what are some of you guys' opinions on the Legend of Korra? I know that the Legend of Korra is significantly less popular than Avatar, and also, again, I don't really like to look at. I don't like to get spoiled at all, and I've never been spoiled on anything Avatar. I've never been spoiled on anything Legend of Korra, but I do know that like the Legend of Korra is like the viewership is like down, like it's maybe like turned into like an online or something like that. Like the Wikipedia page for it is weird. I had to look at it when I'm like doing my schedule to find out when I air each episode, because I already have, again, I'm filming this July 31st. I already have a schedule planned for all of my uploads for like at least 12 months out. So I had to get the exact Legend of Korra episode counts. But yeah, like I feel like it's a lot less popular, and I don't know if you guys can give me any opinions on it. If you think that it's like justified for that it's a lot less popular, or it's a misunderstood show, or anything like that, I'd be very intrigued to find out. So if you guys are interested in talking about Legend of Korra in the comments, let me know. But other than that, like I said, I think that was another phenomenal episode of Avatar. Again, the show's incapable of having a bad episode, so I don't really need to say that fucking fact every episode, but I just do. But I think that's going to be it for me. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. Again, I'd really appreciate it. Sorry for saying that, but I really, really, really would appreciate it. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content and you want to see my reactions earlier, and you want to see my reactions full length with the picture on the screen, go to my Patreon. There is a link in the description. There's a YouTube comment that says the exact episode that I'm currently on, and it is $7 a month for animated shows. I'll see you guys in a couple days. You guys have a good one.